Overlooking Sec Taylor Field, John Swisher, Brian Wheatley, glad to have you along for Northland State Baseball as the Lakes take on their Tri-Rivers brethren, the Lisbon Lions. Here we are, 35-0 Lisbon, the number 2 seed in Class 1A, and the Lakes, the 3rd seed at 41-3. Both teams have tied for most wins in program history. Northland at 41 with that squad from a year ago, and Lisbon at 35 with their 2012 team, a team that made it down to the state tournament the last time before they got back here last year as they lost to Mason City Newman in the semis. As both of these teams trying to take on Mason City Newman back in the championship contest as they just defeated their opponent this afternoon, Martinsdale St. Mary's, by the score of 6-0, that championship game at 11 a.m. on Saturday morning. Brian Wheatley, 2 one-run games the last time these two teams played this year, which is most notably a note here. Last year, Northland with the sweep that won the last few games before coming into this year, but those 2 one-run games, as we expect a lot more of the same here this afternoon with a close ball game. Everybody would be shocked if it didn't turn out to be that way.
Oh, you bet. And, these two teams, there's not going to be a lot of secrets here today. They know each other very well. Over the years, these kids have competed, not only in baseball, but football, basketball, wrestling as well. And a lot of seniors on both squads, and what a way to go out here either way for one of these clubs here down in Des Moines against one of your big conference rivals. But like you said, going to be a close game either way. I think anybody would be shocked if it's not. It's going to come down to, I think, who's going to get the big hit or who's going to make the big mistake. There's going to be a lot of nerves. Kids are going to be pretty jacked up, especially early on. I think it's important early both pitchers get through the first couple innings and kind of settle in, and just should be a great ball game.
As both of these teams come in with some gaudy numbers, some of the best in the state, as the pitcher for the Lakes, Jake Hilmer, on the mound, Austin Krob for Lisbon, 2 of the best in the state as well. Krob comes in with a ERA of 108, 10-0 record. Hilmer is 9-2 with a ERA of .80 as the Lions are hitting .419 on the season. Northland is at .360. The ERA for the pitching staff for Northland, .65, 179 ERA for Lisbon. And incredible numbers, only 36 errors by Lisbon, 41 for Northland, so a lot of comparable numbers. Home runs, 24. They have a little more power than Northland does, 24 for Lisbon and 9 for Northland. It's more of a small ball against the power team, and for Northland, the keys to this game, getting runners on base. They have some of the best numbers of once you get on base. Austin, check that. Jake Hilmer leads the state in runs scored, setting an all-time record there, and setting an all-time record in stolen bases, Ryan Miller. So those are 2 great factors for the Lynx once they do get runners on base that hopefully will come into play today.
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, Ryan and Jake at the top of that order. They've been doing it for a long time, and those 2 guys are able to get on base. That usually results in a lot of good things for the Northland offense. If they don't, it makes it a little bit tougher. Back when these 2 pitchers faced off, I know we got some notes on that. Austin Krob from Lisbon, 15 strikeouts. And I was at that game, and boy, he was really good that night.
Just 2 hits.
2 hits. One was an infield single, I believe, by Jake Hilmer, and the other one was a hit by Jake as well. But Northland can't strike out 15 times. They got to put the ball in play and make them earn outs, especially in a stage like this. You're going to have a little bit of extra nerves, maybe. Lisbon is a great fielding team, but you have to make them make those plays. And that'll be a big key here for the Lynx offense. Put the ball in play and see if they can't scrape across a couple of runs. Because Austin Krob, if he's on, he's as good as anybody out there.
As we get closer to this one, we'll take a timeout and come back. The opening pitch of the starting lineups before that coming up next here from Princeville Park in Des Moines. It's Northland State Baseball. You're listening to it from KMCH Sports.
For all your animal feed and nutrition needs, turn to your local U.S. Feeds dealer, Edgewood Feed Mill. Good luck to all area athletes, teams, coaching staff, and fans from Edgewood Feed Mill, your ag feeds experts in Edgewood.
When selecting the right tire for your vehicle, you want choice. Bobin Tire and Automotive Service in Manchester gives you choice with the top tire brands available today. For the tire choice you want and the service your vehicle needs, see Bobin Tire and Automotive in Manchester. Open Saturdays for your convenience.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply are your dairy experts in Monticello. Best of luck to all area athletes, teams, coaching staff, and fans from Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value the most, whether it's your auto, home, business, health, or even your life. AAA and People's Insurance Agency have been protecting all of your assets for years. So please call your local licensed AAA agent at Mormon Insurance Agency, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester, for a free review of all of your insurance needs, because trust is everything.
Back into Principal Park in Des Moines. John Swisher, Brian Wheatley, glad to have you along here on this Thursday, early afternoon. A little behind the scheduled start time, but almost ready to start as the N.Linn will be at the dish first. Ryan Miller will lead things off. For Lisbon, Moorfield, Seabrecht, and Waters left to right. Jeanette, Jack Williams around the horn as the catcher is Werderman and the pitcher is Krob. As we take a look at those numbers on Austin Krob, his 8th start, a 10-0 record, get that ERA of 108. Opponents are hitting just 106 against him. We are underway at 132, a ball outside and high for ball one. 1-0 the count here to Ryan Miller. Comes in one of the leading hitters on the team. Second in average with 431. Take another one up and out for ball two. So Lynx standing in with Miller, Hilmer, Boardman, Fluhop, Bogey, Hilmer, Sieber, McGraw, McEnany, the DH for Lucas Voss, the right fielder. Normal lineup here for the most part for Travis Griffith. His 15th overall year of coaching varsity baseball. There's a ball downstairs for ball three. 3-0 the count. Here to the outstanding athlete, Ryan Miller, the Gazette Athlete of the Year. Four-sport athlete, takes the ball inside off the plate there, and he'll make his way down to first base as Krob with a walk. Only 15 walks with 58 in the third innings coming in. So his 16th walk there on the season as Miller takes the free pass to first and brings up Jake Hilmer now.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of nerves there for Krob. Big stage here, and I guarantee there's no one Lisbon would rather beat here than Lynx as Miller dives back in. We'll see what Coach Griff wants to do here. Lefty on the mound, it's a little tougher to get a good jump. We'll see if how Jake lay one down or let him swing away.
Krob, the look in after the throw over to first base. And now there is a strike on the inside corner, waist high. Hilmer takes that one for strike one, 0-1 the count. The veteran umpire, 18 years umping his 8th state tournament, Jeff Horse. Friend of ours, also a basketball official, as Jeff from Clinton, a East Central grad of 1987. Here at the state tournament, they did third base in the first game as his regular partner, Rich Manson, at third now, as he did plate the first game. Here's a bunt. Krob gets it, trying to get the force out at second. He does. The double play, not in time, as Hilmer beats it out. A great athletic move by Krob. And his the second baseman was there covering your shortstop.
That was a shortstop. Jacob bunted that one a little too hard there.
Just to the left of the mound, Krob got off the rubber in a hurry and was able to make the play on the 1-6 force out. Hilmer on first base now with one away. Sean Boardman stands in. Boardman, the senior, 48 hits, 4 home runs on the year, leads the team with walks taken at 39. He's a .414 average. Ball one there, 1-0 the count. Hilmer getting lead at first. Stays put as a ball 2 there, 2-0 the count. Boardman climbs back in ready for the 2-0 pitch. Runner on first and one down. He swings and misses that one. Inner half there at the knees. Will head of that ball for strike 1, 2-1. The count. Beautiful afternoon here, just like we had Saturday afternoon. A little cooler than Saturday. Check the weather conditions here after this ball is skied right side. Right fielder Waters going out. He's staying in fair territory. Will make the catch. Hilmer faked that he was going to. Now he's going to go to second. Try to get there, and he's going to be called safe. He was under the tag. As the hands were in, before the tag came, what Hilmer did was tagged up. He went halfway on the bluff. The throw got by the second baseman. The third baseman is there. The second baseman had to scurry back to the bag. The throw beat him, and usually you see that call, especially major leagues. But that time, give credit to the second base umpire for not assuming. Kevin Blunt made the call of safe, and Hilmer's there with 2 down.
Yeah, like I said, the umpire was right on top of it. Jake must have got the hand in early.
This ball was rocketed out of play left side off the bat of Brad Fluhop. Fluhop, another one of the 4 seniors on this team for N.Linn. The Lynx near the top of the first, threatening with a runner on second, 2 away. Probe with a pitch inside off the plate, dropped by the catcher, Werdeman. And the count is even now at 1-1. Time is called by Fluhop. The umpires here, Jeff Horst, we talked about behind the dish. Jim Bruck at first. Kevin Blunt at second. Rich Manson at third. Bruck is a substitute for Bob Sweeney, a veteran umpire from Atlantic. Had an injury that is affecting him, not able to participate here. A veteran umpire from Atlantic, Eddie Polak's hometown. Ball up and out of play left side. 1-2 the count. Here with 2 down. Fluhop, the left-handed batter. Sprays this one left side. It's going to get fouled, though, before the bullpen area down the left field line. And the count will remain 1 ball and 2 strikes. 76 degrees. It feel like it's 77. Winds out of the northwest at 4 miles per hour. That humidity is sitting at 58%. Here in downtown Des Moines on this Thursday afternoon. The 1-2 from Krob. Swung on and missed. Took a little off. And not able to get a piece of it. Fluhop goes down for the strikeout. And Lisbon gets out of it with a runner on second. We go to the bottom of the first inning. No score. N.Linn State Baseball from KMCH Sports.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance in Manchester. When you need service, call us. If it's time for a new appliance, we have the selection you're looking for. Gateway Appliance Sales and Service, 111 West Main Street in Manchester. Or find us online at gateway.biz. That's G, the number 8, WAY.biz, and on Facebook.
For residential, commercial, or farm lawn care, call Dwayne at Spring Green Lawn Care in Dyersville. They are licensed and insured and offer free estimates. Spring Green Lawn Care, your full-service lawn care company in Dyersville.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Points.
N.Linn State Tournament Baseball brought to you in part by Beatman Manufacturing, Ellis Implement and Outdoor, Bonacab Murdoch, Clifton Murdoch Funeral Homes, Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply, and Pete Small Engine Repair. John and Brian, glad to have you back in. On with studio producer Rob Edwards, afternoon man, production, promotions director of KMCH Radio back on East Main Street, Manchester today. We're in Des Moines, where the Lakes are in the field for the first time here this afternoon, taking on the Lisbon Lions. The number 2 seed, Lisbon at 35-0, N.Linn the 41-3, third seed. As Jake Jeanette, the third baseman, will step into the batter's box first here for Lisbon, the leadoff man. Jeanette facing Jake Hilmer, got that win over Remsen St. Mary's last Saturday afternoon to propel the Lynx here to this game, beating Remsen St. Mary's. That avenge loss from last year's first round of the state tournament, 6-3 on Saturday afternoon. A strike and now a ball. The count is even 1-1 as Hilmer picked up his 9th win in that game. 9-2, 61 in the third innings pitch. He's given up 35 hits, 15 runs, a .80 ERA. Opponents are hitting 156 against him. And Jeanette takes the ball downstairs to strike. Called it a strike. My bad for strike 2. 1-2 the count. Jeanette, talented wrestler, looking at during his wrestling career after high school. One of the seniors. Here's a slow bouncer. Left side, going to get foul, and letting it roll foul is David Sieber, the third baseman for the Lakes. Hilmer, Miller, and Voss. Left to right, that's Austin in left field. Sieber, Bogey, Fluhop, and Boardman around the infield. McGraw, the senior catcher, and Jake Hilmer on the mound here. As Hilmer has only walked 5 and 61 in the third innings, only hit 2. He struck out 84. 1-2 to count here to Gannett. It was the third leading batter on this team, a .450 average, and he bounces this one to right side. Fluhop came in, now stays back, waits back on it, and airmails the throw. It goes over Boardman's head. McGraw with the back going to throw it to second, and out at second base. Nice tag there by the shortstop, Bogey, to put it on. He had to come away, but then plenty of time on the third base side, came back and tagged out the runner, Jeanette. So the error from McGraw, a strong throw, and Bogey, the nice athletic play, getting the tag on before the hand came in. While away here in the bottom of inning number 1.
Yeah, great job there by Blake McGraw. Bradley just kind of airmailed that throw a little bit. And, McGraw was right where he was supposed to be, so fortunate there for the length there to dodge that early mistake.
Good point. Great backup there. And hustle by the senior catcher, Blake McGraw. Left-handed batter, Brett Givens, stands in now. Givens, one of the talented hitters, second on the team at average, .480. Leads the team with hits with 59. He lifts this one right side, sky high. Fluhop waiting for it to come down. He will in shallow right field with his back towards center field. Fluhop with the pop-out catch for out number 2. And it brings up Austin Krob now, the pitcher of record for the Lions. He leads the team with 57 runs scored, 112 at-bats, 13 doubles, 15 hits total, 9 triples, 8 dingers, 61 runs batted in, leads the team in that category, as he's a .491 hitter, 27 of 28 on the base pass as well, as he takes the ball outside for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Here were 2 away in the bottom of inning number 1. No score in this one. Travis Griffith, talked about 15 seasons, spent 3 years at Highland and Riverside, a 56 and 25 record there. As this one is skied left side. Hilmer, the left fielder, will put it away, and the flyout ends the first inning. No score through 1. We go to the second. This is Northland State Tournament Baseball from KMCH Sports.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Ellis Implement and Outdoor in Coggin is your local supplier for farm equipment and outdoor power, offering parts, sales, and services since 1937. Ellis Implement and Outdoors wish all area athletes the best of luck.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Linn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
Riker Shoes is your specialty shoe store. They carry women's shoes to size 13 and men's shoes to size 18. Riker Shoes is your sports shoes and equipment headquarters in Dyersville.
Thank you. The shortstop, number 13. John O'Brien back with you for the top of inning number 2. No score in this game. The low-scoring affair is what we would expect here in this one. 2 one-run games back in the first meeting this year, June 11th. Parkland losing both of them to Lisbon 1-0 and 4-3. As a ball there to start off the at-bat. The fifth batter in the Northland lineup, the strike taken there. We're even at 1-1. 5-6-7, Bogey Sieber here in the top of the second. This one is a hard grounder right side. Williams, the first baseman, is there, makes the play and steps on the bag. First base unassisted ground out for out number 1 for Tyson Williams. Solid baseball player, going to continue his baseball playing days. He attends Coe College in the fall. 1 out here in the top of the second inning. Austin Hilmer coming in here. The left fielder made the catch in that last half inning. Shot going along the count. Hilmer, brother of Jake Hilmer. Austin hitting .336 on the year. Hits this one in a shallow center field. That's going to get down. Between the shortstop and the center fielder. Seagrass, center fielder on the run, but couldn't get there. Hit of the game for North-Linn offense. With one away here in the top of the second, brings up David Sieber.
Yeah, great job there by Austin. Eighth graders who just got enough of that one right over the shortstop, right in front of the center fielder. And see if the Lynx can do something with it here with Sieber stepping in.
There is a strike taken at the knees on the inside one. As Sieber stands back in, takes the ball in the dirt. Would have been keeping it close. 1-1 the count with one down. Lisbon had smaller 1A school in North-Linn, 138 enrollment. North-Linn's at 154. Second rank and second seeded Lisbon. Third ranked, third seeded North-Linn. There's a ball, and this is something in for ball two. 2-1 the count now. Here to David Sieber, another one of the 4 seniors on this team. 7 seniors for Lisbon. Sieber, one of the 4 juniors on the team. There's a 2-2 the count. So he's been playing varsity ball and athletics in general for so long. You just take him for granted as one of those seniors, but he and his fellow teammates are glad he's only a junior. This one's fouled out of play as the runner Hilmer is off and going from first base. David Sieber, a .256 hitter, 42 runs, 31 hits, 29 runs driven in on the year. He's got 9 sacrifices, second on the team in that column. The 2-2 count. Grove, the look, Hilmer going, taken up high, the throw down. Hilmer halfway returns. The throw is right there. Now he's in the rundown. And playing catch in the pickle now. Lisbon defense still got him in the rundown. Hilmer just back and forth, getting him to try to throw it away here. Long rundown now going to be, well, they didn't call anything. Looked like he went out of the baseline. They made the throw, and it's an error, and he gets back to first base. The umpires pointing at each other and saying, no, he was not on the baseline. Now Coach Bennett coming out of the first base dugout, ran all the way in the grass. How is he not out of the baseline there to avoid that tag? But the umpire's saying no here.
Yeah, it sure looked like it from up here, but again, you got one umpire on each side of that.
Yeah, 4 umpires at the state tournament here. Coach Bennett arguing his case. He can't believe it.
And neither one of them called it. So, Lynx catch a break there.
The throw was wild. Went to the back of the dugout behind the first base side. North-Linn faithful applauding for the call there as Hilmer, incredible rundown back and forth. The longevity of that rundown by Hilmer. Nice display of athleticism by the 8th grader since popped up out of play right side. Full count here, 3 balls, 2 strikes with 1 away. We're at the top of the second, no score in this one. That'll Tri-Rivers Conference teams, the champion Lisbon at 24-0. Their first title in the TRC since 2013. There's a swing and a miss, and first base occupied. The swinging strikeout by Sieber brings up Blake McGraw.
The next batter for the Lynx, the catcher, number 5, Blake McGraw.
The last conference title did not come in the Tri-Rivers Conference. They just joined it in 2014. It came in the Big East. Their first conference title for them came in that Big East. Is joining the Tri-Rivers in 2014. Did Lisbon. Been in there 5 years now. They ball downstairs there. 1-0 the count. Here to Blake McGraw. He takes a strike there. McGraw, senior catcher, number 8 batter, takes strike 2. There was no previous pitch. It was a time, apparently. 0-2 the count. I assumed there was a ball, but it was a throw over. Now another throw over. And the count's 0-2. 2 away here in this top of the second inning. throw, delivers, shoulder high, fastball swinging on. McGraw coming up empty for out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left on for the Lynx. We're on the bottom of inning number 2. No score in this one. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Experience the difference. Experience Bank Iowa. They believe banking is more about people and less about dollars and cents. Their decisions are made locally by the people you know, your friends and neighbors. Bank Iowa, member FDIC.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware Turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Nutrient Ag Solutions in Winthrop are proud to support all area athletes, coaching staff, and fans. For all your custom applications of fungicide and insecticide needs, from aerial to wide drops, they got you covered. Call Nutrient Ag Solutions in Winthrop, 319-935-3358.
John and Brian back with you from Principal Park in Des Moines. Bottom of inning number 2 as Lisbon will send up 4, 5, 6. Waters, Werdeman, and Williams. Hagen Waters standing in, a junior, 46 hits, 40 runs, a average of 469. Fouls this one right side of the play, and he's down to the count. Jake Hilmer, 0-2 for the Lynx. No runs, at 1 hit, and 1 runner left on base. So they've stranded 2 with 1 hit in the first 2 innings. As the 0-2 pitch swung on, chased it chin high, well upstairs. And helping out Hilmer that time as Hagen Waters goes down for the first strikeout off the arm of Jake Hilmer. And it brings up the 5 batter, Bryce Werdeman now. As Werdeman, talented wrestler, heading to college to further his wrestling career for Lisbon, predominantly known for being very good in wrestling over the years, swing and miss for a strike. They have some tradition in baseball as well, of course, and track champions 16 and 17. Very good this past year. Did not win the title. They've been to 7 state baseball tournaments. There's 1 title, came back in 1994. There's a ball along outside. Did he swing? No, says the first base umpire.
Good 0-2 pitch there by Jake. A little outside curveball there, and almost got him to chase it. I thought maybe he did from up here.
And there is a strike 3 looking, backwards K for Werdeman for strike 2.
Another good breaking ball there from Jake. Had him buckled at the knees.
Ty Williams.
And it brings up Ty Williams now. Ty Williams going to Co to play baseball. The right-hander stands in and skies this one left side out of the stadium for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Tyson Williams, 38 runs, I should say, 35 hits on the season, 35 runs knocked in. He's a 376 hitter on the year. And there is a hit batter. Takes that one on the left hip. Forrest will plate umpire will walk third of the way out and toss the ball to Hilmer on the first hit batter of the game. 2 outs, brings up Kobe Seabrecht here, the number 7 batter. Kobe, C-O-B-E. Takes his strike on the outside corner. For strike 1, 0-1 the count, the junior, Seabrecht. Outstanding wrestler as well. runner-up this past year state wrestling tournament, and won the count. Seabrecht, 30 hits, 23 runs batted in, a .291 hitter. Hits this one, a little blooper into left field. I'll get down from the left fielder, Austin Hilmer. He'll toss it in, but not before. 2 runners are on here, first and second. With 2 down, the first hit of the game off of Jake Hilmer there by the Lisbon offense. Brings up Ryan Morfeld now, the left fielder.
Yeah, that one kind of got Seabrecht right in on the hand, but he got just enough of it to bloop it into left field. So Lions with a little 2-out rally here after the first 2 batters getting struck out.
The ball there misses, 1-0 the count. And the 1-0 from Hilmer outside off the glove of McGraw. The runners will advance. Williams the third, Seabrecht the second. So 2 runners on with 2 down. Here in this bottom of the second inning. Hilmer trying to compose himself here. Go after the 8-batter Morfeld. Fouled up and out of play left side. Ryan Morfeld, the junior. Morfeld, 26 hits, 21 runs batted in, .356 average, a 2-1 on the way. And right down the pipe, above the knees for strike 2. 2-2 to count. And great turning by Ryan, R-Y-N-E, after the second best second baseman of all time, Ryan Sandberg, of course. Runner bluffing at third, coming third away down the line. This one is fouled hard. Heads up down there. Almost got a ricochet on this shot there on the rebound.
You got to get the hands up around here. You got to be ready.
Came off the overhang top here and bounded back behind the dugout. About 3 rows up. Brooke shot, a graduated senior at N.Linn, was right there in the process, and there's a ball hit down the line. Hilmer is there. He'll make the catch. The F7 for out number 3. And Hilmer and company get out of a little jam there. Sends us to the third inning. No score. We're back after this from KMC Sports.
No one can win a game by themselves. At F&M Bank, our team works together to achieve the ultimate goal, exceeding client expectations. F&M Bank is a proud supporter of all local sports teams. F&M Bank, the right choice in Manchester, Cedar Rapids, Anamosa, and Monticello. Member FDIC.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we'll take care of your car and get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our complete focus.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building, and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated is a family-owned and operated business that has been a worldwide supplier of hydraulic shears and press brakes since 1972. They produce shears, press brakes, and HMI C-frame presses. Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated, Coggin.
John and Brian back with you. Top of the third inning is here. No score in this one. Lincoln McEnany, the DH, standing in. 9-1-2 here for the Lakes. McEnany, Miller, and Hilmer. Lucas Voss being hit for by McEnany, the DH. Little popper left side. It's going to get in the stands. A souvenir. Thanks to sponsors gotten by the Iowa High School Athletic Association. All the balls hit into foul territory. In the stands are souvenirs. There's a strike on that outside corner. Good 0-2 pitch. McEnany was frozen and takes it for the 4th strikeout. The first looking variety off the left arm of Krob. Gives us 1 down here in the top of the third with Ryan Miller standing in. Miller takes the ball inside off the plate. Talked about outstanding athlete. Runs in the family, of course. His sister, Nicole, going to be a senior at Drake. Plays for the Drake women's basketball team. She's here right behind the dugout. Got her feet on top of the dugout. Her and a few teammates here this afternoon. She had a couple with her last Saturday as well. All-time leading scorer, North-Linn girls basketball and basketball history, just ahead of her brother, Ryan, as Ryan became the boys' all-time leader this past winter in boys hoops. There's a swing and a miss for strike 3. Quick at bat to Ryan Miller. And a swing, chasing one out of the zone there. And we talked about it, trying to be a little more patient against Krove. It's not easy when he mixes it up so well, and the speed difference there and just the heat he can bring. And Miller goes down swinging. Coach Griff has a quick chat here with Jake Hilmer before he gets in with 2 outs here.
And that might have been the topic of that conversation. That's 4 strikeouts in a row now for North-Linn. Krove was a little wild early. Got behind in a few counts, but he's dialed in since as Jake takes that one high.
For ball 1, 1-0 the count to Hilmer. Tremendous athlete is Jake as well, also on the basketball team. His father, Mike, the head coach and AD at North-Linn. Here's a bouncer left side, low throw. It skips past the first baseman, Williams. Hilmer off and running to second. He's going to look for 3. He pulls up and will stay at second base, though. The second error of the game, first for Lisbon. The low throw there allows Hilmer to get to second. The error by the third baseman, thank you. As Hilmer on second with 2 down. Sean Boardman will stand in. He flew out to the right fielder. Waters, his first time up in inning number 1.
Boardman's had some big hits for the Lynx in the postseason. Be a great time for another one here.
Takes a strike. Off speed pitch, tailed in there, inner half above the knees. Fooled Boardman as he didn't offer it that one. Takes it for strike 1 on 1 to count. Sean, 48 hits on the year, 14 average. A throw, pick off the tip. Hilmer didn't know where the ball was. Now he's going to be off and running, going to third, and he will get in there standing up. The pickoff by Krove sailed over the head of the second baseman into center field. Seabrick with the backup and getting it in, but not before Hilmer goes into third base. On the second error of this game and this inning for Lisbon. So the go-ahead run on third base, top of the third. No score yet. Sean Boardman standing in. There are 2 away. He has a 0-1 count on him. And the 0-1 on the way. And he takes it for a strike. Thigh high inside corner, strike 2. He leaned back out of the way of that one. Thought that one was inside. The home plate umpire, Mr. Horst, didn't agree. And he's down the whole 0-2. Krove, the 0-2 pitch. Inside off the plate that time for ball 1. 1-2 the count. 2 away here in the top of the third inning. Hilmer on third base after getting on by an error. Reaching second. And then getting the third by throwing here to the pitcher. Swing and a miss. Boardman can't get a piece. He goes down for the strikeout as 5 strikeouts now. Make that 6 strikeouts now for Krove. We go to the bottom of the third inning. No score. North-Linn State Baseball, DMCH Sports.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
This is George Davis from the law offices of Locher and Davis in Farley and Dyersville. Proud sponsor of our local youth as they develop confidence, character, and teamwork in high school athletics and learn lessons that last a lifetime. Best wishes to all our local students. We are cheering for you. Locher and Davis law offices located in Farley and Dyersville.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Manchester, I'm looking out for what matters to you. Even when nothing's wrong, this is Tad Mormon, agent. Call me at 563-927-3586 and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance, Tad Mormon agent, 106 East Main Street, Manchester.
John O'Brien back with you. Bottom of the third inning. No score in this one. Lisbon standing in. 9-1-2 up. Wes Benishek, second baseman, takes a strike after a ball. 1-1 the count. Here to Benishek. Jeanette and Givens wait on deck and in the hole for the Lions. There's a ball hit Deep left field, Helmer on the chase. It's going to stay foul and a catch. What a running grab indeed by Austin Helmer, the 8th grader. It is back towards second base, just shy of the left field foul line, almost down in the corner. Helmer makes the snag, and there's one away here in the bottom of the 3rd inning.
Boy, that ball was hit hard, but Austin Helmer, what a jump, and he covered a lot of ground. So Jaco's little brother won on that one. Oh, man, that was a great catch.
He'll get him a Gatorade later for that, if he's lucky, Austin. As there's a ball inside off the plate. Jake Jeanette stands in, reached on an error, was thrown out back in the 1st inning. He stands in here and takes a strike on the inside corner at the knees for strike 1. 1-1 the count with the 1 away here in this last of the 3rd inning. 0-1-1 for Northland, 0-1-3 for Lisbon. There's ball 2-2-1 the count. Well, they have 2 errors for Lisbon.
They had the 1 in the 1st inning and then 2 last inning.
There we go.
With Jake Helmer running the base pass there.
Foul ball. Picked up by McGraw in foul territory. 2-2 the count. Trying to find that error in the 1st inning. I know we had an error in the 1st inning. Northland did. 2-2. This one is skied. Shallow, medium depth center field. Miller goes out, now comes in. With the shades down, will make the catch. The F8, round number 2. Brett Givens stands it now. He popped out the flew off the second baseman his first time up in inning number 1.
The next batter for the line, shortstop, Brett Givens.
Left-handed batter Givens standing in with 2 away. Helmer, the pitch, it's hit into center field and playing perfectly. Just going back a couple steps was Miller, shaded towards the second base side, towards right center field. Miller right there for the putout. We go to the 4th. No score. Northland State Baseball from KMCH Sports.
You expect big hits on the softball field or the baseball field, but not on the road. When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
Call Bi-County Disposal Incorporated for all your residential and commercial construction disposal needs. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaching staffs from Bi-County Disposal Incorporated in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
Contact me, Chad Frazier at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Pets Allowed in Independence, proud to support all area athletes, coaches, and fans. Pets Allowed has been your pet's lodging, grooming, and training specialist. Contact Pets Allowed at 319-334-7387 in Independence.
Back in, top of the 4th inning. As the Lynx will stand in with Fluhop, Bogey, and Helmer. 4, 5, 6 here. Brett Fluhop going to play baseball. Will attend Central College in Pella in the fall. Playing for my former freshman coach, 1997 graduate of Annapolis High School, Matt Sherm. 2 other local boys are there, Dylan Putz and Kyle Wright from West Delaware. Attending Central College, playing baseball there for the Dutch. As 0-2 the count. There's a ball fouled back to the net. And the count remains no balls and 2 strikes. There's a ground ball right side. The second baseman, Benishek, is there for the ground out. 4-3 put out for out number 1. Brings up Bogey now, the first baseman.
Shortstop, Trevor Bogey.
Bogey grounded out to the first baseman, Williams, his last time in the second inning. Both these teams have a neutral record of 4-0. Lisbon 11-0 in non-conference play. The Lynx are 20-1. Their 45th game here today. 36th game for Lisbon. It's a 1-1 the count. Into Trevor Bogey. 1 away, top of the 4th inning. Here's a chopper left side. Shortstop coming in hard. Givens has it. Guns the first, gets his man. 6-3 ground out number 2. Austin Hilmer will stand in now. The left fielder got to hit the center field his last time up in the second inning.
Austin
Hilmer. The athletic 8th grader who is batting .336 on the year. Inside off the plate for a ball, 1-0 the count. Probe. Ready for the 1-0 pitch. Fastball right after him. Hilmer could not catch up. And they were right over the middle of the dish. 53 pitches now for Austin Krob, a left-handed pitcher on his way to play. Coach Todd Ryman Kirkwood. Ball is splattered out of play right side. 1-2 the count. The 1-2 is a ground ball right side foul, chased by Williams, the first baseman. And the count remains at 1-2 strikes. Talk about Cole Miller and the Drake girls basketball team, women's basketball team, a few of those in the house. Jeff Horner, Truman State head coach, former Iowa Hawkeye, also in attendance, heavily recruiting Jake Hilmer, the outstanding junior pitcher for the Lynx. There is Austin Hilmer with a slow grounder right side. Benishek has it up and over to Williams for the 4-3 ground out number 3. Bottom of the 4th we go. North Glen and Lisbon locked up at zeros. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
For all your residential and commercial plumbing, heating, and electrical needs, call Meyer Mechanical in Dyersville, which is all area teams, coaching staffs, and fans continue.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors and Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware Turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
The staff at Bonecamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Homes in Earlville are proud to support all area athletes and coaches. Go teams!
For the best selection of Chevy, Buick, and GMCs in the area, see Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester. We offer straightforward pricing and carry a low overhead, so we can pass those savings on to you. We also take care of you after the sale and offer a state-of-the-art service department with ASE trained technicians. For a full list of our inventory, visit us on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Bottom of the 4th inning, this ball is in the left center field gap off the bat of Austin Grove, and he will go into second base with a stand-up double. Miller gets to it on the warning track and throws it in. Grove out at second after flying out his first time as the double there hit the center field. And thank you to a heads-up listener and watching and listening online. Hilmer and Voss switching for left-handed batters. Voss coming to left fielder. He's done that the last couple times here. We did not catch that. Never seen it before. North Linn do that. Coach Griffin Company deciding something different here. Hilmer, the starting left fielder, goes to right when a left-handed batter comes up, and Voss goes to left field, have the more speedy, athletic right fielder in there with Hilmer going to right when that happens. As ball fouled back into the netting there by Hagen Waters. He struck out swinging his first time up in the second inning. Runner on second here with Krob. Just had his 56th hit of the year, his 14th double, leads the team in that category. 81 doubles on the squad now this year. This one gets away from McGraw. He'll chase it down, but Crow will go into third standing up on the wild pitch, I believe. Got in the dirt away from McGraw there. The runner on third. Nobody out here. Lisbon came back and beat Don Bosco 2-1 last Saturday in the game before the Lynx played. Foul ball off the bat of Hagen Waters here. 1-2 count. They were down 1-0 in the bottom of the sixth. They scored 2 runs in that inning. Waters, one of the first-team Northeast District all-district performers, a junior, batting .446 during the year. Ball upstairs there, helmet high for ball 2. We're even now at 2-2. So with the right-handed batter, Helmer back in left field, Voss in right. The 2-2, first time is called. As this one is fouled left side of Zish. And the count stays at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Second runner on third, I should say, for Lisbon here today. N.Linn had 1 runner on third. It was Jake Hilmer in the third inning. No score in this one. Bottom of the fourth. 2-2 on the way. Get up in the air. Out of play. Outside of the stadium. And the count remains at 2-2. Hilmer, the look in, checking the runner Crow at third. And now the 2-2 on the way. Off speed, sends it into center field. Miller on the run. He's going to get to it. A basket catch on the slide, throws it home, and Crow is going to slide in safely. Got the left hand in before the tag came on the way. And Jake Hilmer getting the ball in a hurry. Austin Crow very animated. Showing his excitement there that he was able to score. 1 out, but 1 in. Lisbon leads this game 1-0.
Yeah, great effort there by Ryan Miller, not only to make the catch, they appeal third, safe. And Ryan did all he could there, came up through a bullet. That's a tough way to get gathered. You're sliding on your rear end there, and then stepped up and made a nice throw, but Crow in there safely. So big first run there for Lisbon.
For Waters, his 46 RBI and his 7th sacrifice on the year, leads the team in that column. 0-1 the count now here to Bryce Werdeman. Werdeman struck out looking his first time up in the second inning. As this one skied right side. The right fielder Voss heads towards the line. He is just inside foul fair territory. Makes the catch right before the line as the momentum took him top of the bullpen mound. He makes the catch on the run for the fly out to the right fielder for out number 2. Ty Williams now will stand in. Williams in that second inning hit by a pitch and stranded on third. There's a strike on the outside corner of the knees for strike 1 on the count. Here to Williams. So a hit and 2 flyouts in this inning. A wild pitch helped Crow get the third. And then the sacrifice fly by Waters. The reason Lisbon leads this game 1-0 now. Bottom of the fourth inning. Here from Principal Park in Des Moines, this Class 1A semifinal. Winner goes to the championship game to meet Mason City Newman Saturday morning at 11 a.m. Swing and a miss. And a pitch downstairs. For a strike. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's Ty Williams, a 6th batter in this Lisbon lineup, the 4th batter this inning. 1-2 from Helmer on the way, and that one stays down for ball 2, or even 2-2. This one skied right side on the play. The count remains at 2s. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 down here in the last of the 4th inning. There's strike three. Beautiful pitch on 2 strikes, way too close to take, and Williams found it out the hard way. Takes the backwards K, the 3rd strikeout for him of the day. 2nd looking for Heide. And takes us to the 5th inning. But Lisbon able to climb on the scoreboard first in this one. 1-0 Lions. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
Pete Small Engine Repair are proud to support all the area athletes and coaching staff. For all your small engine purchases, repairs, and rebuilds, call the Small Engine Experts, Pete Small Engine Repair. Good luck, go teams!
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street.
Top of the 5th inning is here. This game is 50 minutes old from Principal Park in Des Moines. David Sieber leans out of the way of that ball now, chops it left side. High throw, nice stretch. Nice play by the 3rd baseman. Out is the call at first. The 5-3 ground out off the bat of David Sieber. Nice play by Jeanette to Williams there for the ground out for round number 1 to start this 5th inning. Lisbon able to get on the scoreboard with 1 run, 1 hit. No errors and nobody left on in that inning. The bottom of the 4th, top of the 5th here. Blake McGraw standing in with 1 down. A strike taken there. 0-1 the count. The Lakes losing that game back on June 11th. Troy Mills 1-0 to Lisbon. 0-2 now. A ball fouled right side. The attendance, Scott Saylor of the Iowa Cubs, telling us 1,610 for the semifinal. That's 1A today. First game started at 11 a.m. was won by Mason City Newman, 6-0 over Martinsdale St. Mary's. Mason City Newman getting back to a title game. They've been there plenty in the history. As there's a ball inside off the plate, evens up the count at 2-2. Newman has won 6 state titles. 3 last 4 seasons they won last year, so defending champions. Here's a bouncer right side. Second baseman, Vinishek. Nice play. Collect himself and throw for the 4-3 ground out for round number 2. Off the bat of McGraw brings up Nathan McEnany now, the designated hitter. Lisbon. Some outstanding numbers, 35-0 under head coach Travis Bennett. Just his 2nd season, a 66-6 mark. Cedar Rapids Jefferson grad. Played baseball at UNI. When the program was cut, he transferred to Wichita State to finish his college playing career with the Shockers. He was assistant coach for a few years for Ryan Stensel, the former Lisbon head coach, who is now at Albernet having Pirates. All the dominating trifecta teams in the Tri-Rivers Conference this year, all 3 ranked in the top 5. Northland, Lisbon, and Albernet. Here's a bouncer left side, kind of died in the grass, but Jeanette will get to it and fire on a wild throw. McEnany will turn the corner and try to get to second base. Throw is going to be held, diving in safely as McEnany with 2 down. And the hustle by the big fella, McEnany, gets on second with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning on the 4th error of the game by the Lisbon defense.
Yeah, and 4 errors, like you said, so far Northland not able to make it hurt. And a big spot here for the senior Ryan Miller. Parker Beschen will come in now. Good hustle, like you said, by Nathan McEnany. Beschen in to run for him. And see if Ryan can't find some green here and tie this thing up.
Parker Beschen, the sophomore, chronicled the story on him last season before spring practice even started. Hitting practice inside, took a line drive off the side of the head. He has worked his way back. And just a great kid to be around sports and even the sports he hasn't been able to participate in. He's been there helping out as a manager, doing stats, whatever it's taken. Now he's off and running on a pitch. He gets away from the catcher. He's able to get in the third. Preston will get there. And we're going with there.
Yeah, good heads-up base running there by Parker as that ball got away from the catch. That's probably a wild pitch there as well. Come on, Ryan. See if you can get one here.
With 2 outs and a strike taken, inner half for strike 1. Lynx have the tying runner on third base in the form of the sophomore Beshin. Ryan Miller, the leadoff man at the plate. 2 away, top of the 5th, 1-0 Lisbon. This one is taken upstairs. Did he swing? No. On the appeal to the first base umpire. And the count is 1 ball. And 2 strikes. And now strike 2 swung and missing. There was Miller for count to be full. Working quickly is Krob inside off the plate, ball 4. Not taking any time is Krob, and Miller will take the 2-out walk, and it brings up Jake Hilmer now. Reached on an error his last time. Miller's choice his first time. Stranded both of those times. Looking to help himself out here. Runners on first and third and 2 away. Top of the 5th. The Lynx trail by 1.
Looks like Miller's going to be on the move here.
First time is called. Miller will come over to Coach Griff, as will Beshin, the third base runner. The batter, Hilmer, is staying away from the, he's staying away from the meeting. Coach Johnny Williams, the 05 graduate of Benton Community, several-year assistant coach for Coach Griff, came hustling over as well to listen in, and now everybody retreats back to their spots here after the meeting is adjourned with 2 down. Runners on first and third, top of the 5th. 1-0. Lisbon leads this game. Number 2, Lisbon. Number 3, N.Linn. Flying for the title game appearance against Mason City Newman on Saturday. Krob ready. Runner goes. A strike on the outside corner. Not even looking at the runner is Wardeman or Krob, the battery. Miller gets their fielder's indifference for Miller on second base. Second and third down. The 0-1 is ripped into the net for a foul ball, strike 2, 0-2 the count. It's Krob. Back on the left side of the mound, the 0-2. Quickly come out of the middle of the left field. Beshin will stay. The game is tied. Coming around, Miller trying to untie it. He's down. 2-1 N.Linn. Hilmer with a huge hit. And the Lynx lead 2-1 in the top of the 5th inning. The junior, Jake Hilmer, comes through, helping himself out as the Lynx lead this game by 1.
That's your all-state athlete right there. So they're stepping up in a big, big spot. And there's no more competitive kid out there than Jake Hilmer. He lives for that moment. He wants to be up there in that spot. Boy, he came up huge there.
The single, 2 RBI for Hilmer. Take the 2-1 lead here over Lisbon. And a strike taken at the knees on the outside corner for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Getting it done with 2 outs. The Lynx, as Beshin scores the first run of the game, Miller fouled him in. On the hit by Hilmer, his first of the day, strike 2 there. 0-2 the count. As for Jake Hilmer, his 40th run driven into the year on his 69th hit. And Boardman not liking the quick delivery of Krob here, taking the can. The 0-2 pitch on the runner goes, going to step off is Krob. He fakes the throw, nobody at third, nobody home. Hilmer steals it on it. Krob. Good heads up base running there, taking what the defense gave you. Jeanette wasn't ready at third. Swing and a miss for strike 3. It doesn't matter as Boardman not able to get a piece of that one. The Lynx untie it and take a 2-1 lead. To the bottom of the 5th we go. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance in Manchester. When you need service, call us. If it's time for a new appliance, we have the selection you're looking for. Gateway Appliance Sales and Service, 111 West Main Street in Manchester. Or find us online at gateway.biz. That's G, the number 8, WAY.biz, and on Facebook.
For all your animal feed and nutrition needs, turn to your local U.S. Feeds dealer, Edgewood Feed Mill. Good luck to all area athletes, teams, coaching staff at Edgewood Feed Mill, your ag feeds experts in Edgewood.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi 922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
John and Brian back with you, bottom of the fifth inning. As number 3, Kobe Seabrecht, the batter here. 7-8-9, Seabrecht, Morfeld, and Benishek standing in here to face Jake Hilmer. 2 RBI, 2 out, single to left field for Hilmer. 41 RBIs on the season now, the team lead. The 69 hits, the team lead as well. We have a check swing here, and the first base umpire says no. And the Northland faithful did not like that. Jim Bruck at first base said he held up, did Seabrecht. 2-1 the count of this fifth inning. Foul ball. It's past McGraw at home plate. Counts even out, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Seabrecht, Moorfield, Benishek, 79 here. 1 run in the fourth for Lisbon. Northland, 2 runs in the top half of this fifth inning. There's off-speed pitch right in there, beautiful. That throws Seabrecht that time, the looking K for out number 1. 4 strikeouts now. 3 of the 4, the looking variety here for this Lisbon offense. As the left-handed batter, Moorfield standing in against Hilmer and takes a strike on the outside corner at the knees. So Lisbon, 135 miles for the trips in the red. For the trip for the red and black folks from Lisbon, 2 hours and 5 minutes to be exact. Population of Lisbon, 2,208 to Linn County town. Compare that to Northland. Their trip 153 miles, about 2 hours and 15 minutes from the high school outside of Troy Mills. There's a swing and a miss for strike 2. 1-2 the count here to Ryan Moorfield. A combined population of the 3 towns that make up Northland, Walker, Coggin, and Troy Mills, 1,701 for the Linn County communities. There's a swing and a miss there by Moorfield. Crowd number 2 as Benishek will stand in now with 2 away. Benishek flew out to the left fielder, Hilmer, his first time up in that third inning. Stands in here. The bottom of the fifth with 2 away, 2-1 Northland. There's a strike in the inside corner at the knees. As we check the Major League Baseball scoreboard, the Cubs trailing the Diamondbacks at Wrigley this afternoon, middle of the fourth inning, 2-1 Arizona. As there is strike 2, 0-2 to count to Benishek.
Jake really working those off-speed pitches here this inning, and got the Lisbon batters a little bit off balance here.
This one is a chopper left side of the dish. Strike 2, 0-2. The count. As Northland was challenged by Lisbon, baseball counts and their fans on Twitter of the attendance challenge here today. It looks like Northland has won that. Lisbon's crowd is very spread out.
Always hard to tell here because people like to sit up under the shade.
Yeah. Got some people with suite passes too upstairs, but looks like Northland winning that with their Burgundy Blitz motto. The Burgundy shirts out today in full force. Another foul ball. 1-2 the count here to Benishek, and it's taken down and inside for ball 2. We're even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nothing else going on today besides the White Sox and Angels will start up at 3:07 in L.A. Major League Baseball. 2-2 upstairs, laying off. A shoulder-high pitch there. Not going around. Courtesy appeal by Mr. Horst there. That one wasn't even close. Vinishek stands back in with a full count here. 3-2 on the way from Hilmer, and it's strike 3. Right down the pipe. Vinishek knew it. Inside corner on the knees. He goes down. A 1-2-3. All strikeout inning for Hilmer. With momentum on the side of the Lynx right now, they lead 2-1 to the 6th inning we go. Lynx State Baseball, KMCH Sports.
Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply are your dairy experts in Monticello. Best of luck to all area athletes, teams, coaching staff, and fans from Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto!
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
For residential, commercial, or farm lawn care, call Dwayne at Spring Green Lawn Care in Dyersville. They are licensed and insured and offer free estimates. Spring Green Lawn Care, your full-service lawn care company in Dyersville.
Back in, top of the 6th inning. Northland leads this game 2-1. As the left-handed batter, Brad Finn, and takes a ball off that right arm that Patty has on his elbow. That came in handy as Fluhop takes a hit by pitch and will jog down to first base where he's greeted by Coach Williams. The hit batter starts off the inning here and brings up Trevor Bogey, who's 0 for 2, grounded out to first, his first time in the 2nd. The shortstop, his last time in the 4th. Bogey stands in with the runner on first. Nobody down here in the top of the 6th. Tries to bunt. And it hit the bat and then hit his leg. Ended up a foul ball there for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Here to Trevor Bogey. The members of the state basketball team that finished up runner-up to Grandview this past March as well. There's a shown bunt, pulled back, taken high and inside for ball 1. We're even out, 1 ball and 1 strike. There's a bunt right side foul that is for strike 2, 1-2 to count. Bogey is a group of several players on this team. Helmer, Boardman, Fluhop, Miller, all playing together 7 years, baseball and basketball. This is their 5th state trip combined. And a combined record of basketball and baseball, 227 wins, 31 losses. There's a swing and a miss. On a pitch high and outside, Bogey chased it, came up empty for out number 1. Austin Helmer will stand in. We talk about the incredible numbers of success by the seniors. Just the past 4 years, a part of 151 wins and 27 losses, 160-plus wins since they've been 8th graders, this group of 4 seniors for Northland. As shown, bunt pulled back, taken inside and high by Austin Helmer. And he's ahead of the count 1-0. Tremendous group of athletes assembled here for Northland. These 4 seniors definitely be missed. They're hoping not to be playing their final games of their high school careers here this afternoon with a 2-1 lead here in the top of the 6th inning. Ball bunted foul behind the dish, and we're even to 1-1. Runner on first and 1 away. Helmer grounded on his last time to the 4th to the second baseman, Benishek. Got a hit to center, back into second. He bunt offside, third baseman coming on, falls as he throws the ball and got his man. And out is the call at first is Helmer. What a play by Jeanette, staying with that one as he was slipping, losing his balance, falling to the backside, able to still make the throw, and just getting Hilmer out at first base on the 5-3 put out for out number 2. Pujols goes to second base on the sacrifice by Austin Hilmer, his 5th of the season. Standing in is David Sieber, taking a ball. 1-0 the count. Sieber 0 for 2. A strikeout swinging in the second. He grounded out the third his last time in the 5th.
And a pretty incredible play there by Jeanette. When I saw him slip, I thought he was going to just hang on to it, but he decided to throw it, and that's a lot of times where you see that ball sail way over the first baseman's head. An incredible athletic play there by Jake Jeanette.
1-1 the count here to Sieber with 2 down, a runner on second. Top of the 6th inning. Lynx lead this game 2-1. This ball is hit hard. Left side trying to tag the runner up third baseman Jeanette. A high throw, getting back and down in time, and got his man. C3 ground out for out number 3. And the Lynx are denied any more insurance for now. So go to the bottom of the 6th, 2-1 Northland. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Cy & Charlie's and Independence sell the full line of top-quality Whirlpool appliances, including Maytag and KitchenAid at competitive prices. Cy & Charlie's offer professional delivery, installation, and factory-trained service. Best of luck from Cy & Charlie's, your appliance headquarters in Independence.
Family fun and great food await you at Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar. Come out for a fun night of bowling or watch the big game on their 10-foot HD big screen. And of course, great food and your favorite beverages. Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar on East Main in Manchester.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkhart Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Ellis Implement and Outdoor in Conggan is your local supplier for farm equipment and outdoor power, offering parts, sales, and services since 1937. Ellis Implement and Outdoors wish all area athletes the best of luck.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
And we're back into Principal Park in Des Moines. Bottom of the 6th inning is here. 2-1 Northland leading this game. We're at an hour and 11 minutes now. Northland taking the lead in the top of the 5th inning. And at 2-1 where we stand now here in the last of the 6th. Ground ball up the middle. Bogey there, up and over, gets his man. Perfect bullet to Boardman at first for the 6-3 ground out off the bat of Jake Jeanette. The leadoff man here for Lisbon, and it brings up Brett Gibbons now, who's 0 for 2. A pop out and a fly out so far in this game for Gibbons. As Hilmer on the mound, his 6th inning of work here, 69 pitches. Doing a nice job. He struck out 6 batters so far in this game for the 6th, the looking variety.
Yeah,
Ball 1 there, 1-0.
Right fielder and left fielder for the Lynx switching again here with the left-handed batter coming up.
So Watson left and Austin Hilmer in right. 1-1 the count here to Gibbons. One of the district Northeast shortstop, 5 season as a senior. Strike 2 there. 1-2 the count here to Gibbons. And Hilmer ready. The 1-2 on the way. And it is lifted in the middle of the infield ahead of second base. Bogey on the second base side of the bag will make the catch. The pop-out to the shortstop for out number 2 brings up Austin Krob now.
Huge out here at the plate as Krob doubled and scored back in the 4th. So Coach Griff come out and talk to Jake about how they want to attack this batter.
Just a little strategy session here as all the infielders will come in. The battery of McGraw and Hilmer out there. As the Lynx leading this game 2-1. 73 pitches now by Jake Hilmer, and the Bottom of the 6th inning. N.Linn trying to get to their first ever title game appearance. And their third trip to the state tournament, a record of 2-2. Lisbon has been here 7 times. 1 title game. And that came back in 1994. They won that one. There's a ball hit down the line. Going to be a foul ball. Bounces up against the padding beyond the bullpen where there's some activity there for Lisbon. Bounce back into fair territory where Hilmer will chase it down. Hilmer stays in right. Boss still in left field. Shaded towards center field. 0-1 the count to Crow. The 0-1. This one is hit down the right field line. Hilmer in foul territory going up against the wall. Almost went over the walls. It hit the first row and bounced backwards. But Hilmer, a valiant effort, almost climbing that wall to try to get that one. Fortunately, that padding there appears to be all right. He was able to hit it with his hands, and he knew right where it was. Nice job of playing that ball. 0-2 now to Crow. The 8th grader, Austin Hilmer. What an experience it is for him and these younger players from N.Linn to get this opportunity to play down here at the state tournament.
Oh, you bet. Just a great atmosphere and big out here for Langston. Retire Crow.
2 skied in the left field. Going back is Voss. Bounds up against the warning track off the fairway side in left field. Getting it in, but another double. Stand already 2-out double this time after the leadoff double in the 4th inning. So Crow is on second base with Waters standing in. He's struck out and flew out. That RBI sac fly last time in the 4th to score Crow, the only run of the game for Lisbon. So the hit to opposite field there by Crow gives him his 57th hit of the year, his 15th double of the season. And Krob's on second base with 2 down here at the bottom of the 6th inning. 2-1 the lead for N.Linn.
And not too many guys have Jake's number on the mound. But Crow, 2 doubles. He doubled back in that win back in June. For whatever reason, sees the ball well off Jake's hand and got to strain him there. Got to get this out here if you're Jake, as Waters had the sac fly in the 4th and struck out back in the 2nd.
Waters fouls this one on the play right side. Strike 1-1 the count. As he chops this one off facing that third base dugout. Runs in front of Coach Bennett in the third base coaching box. Throws it into the end of the N.Linn dugout. 0-2 the count. 79 pitches now for Jake Hilmer in the bottom of the 6th inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for N.Linn. 1 run, 3 hits, 4 errors for Lisbon. The 0-2 from Hilmer. After a check of the runner, runner goes. The pitch is outside. Throw down. Safe was the clear ahead of the throw. Good call by Mr. Madsen at third base. As the foot was definitely in before the tag came by Sievers. Crow is in third with the stolen base. Austin Crow now 28 of 29 in the stolen base department for Lisbon. Runner on third, the tying run. 1-2. Here's a grounder left side. Going to get deep in the hole, and the game is tied. Knocking it down is Bogey, keeping it from going into left field. But it won't matter. There's no play as Crow comes in, and we're not at it two here in the bottom of the 6th. And Waters, you couldn't have rolled that one out there any better throwing it, and we're tied.
Yeah, like you said, just one of those infield singles. Trevor Bogey made a great effort, diving stop there, going to his right, but nothing he could do, and we're tied 2-2.
Second hit this inning. This one is ripped left field. Hilmer, the left fielder, going back. That ball is gone. My goodness, up off of about his name on the scoreboard out in left field, where it shows who's batting. And Bryce Waterman puts the Lions up by 2. It's 4-2, just like that. As he drove that pitch deep to left field, high above the wall, above the IowaCubs.com sign out there in left field, those sweet areas out there in left center field. And just like that, Lisbon strikes back after they tied the game. They're up by 2. for Werderman. That's his second home run of the year. His 32nd runs batted in. His 44th hit. That's a shocker to the system there. Where did he drive that ball?
He got a hold of that one. Like you said, that was a blast. And, definitely did not see that coming. But Bryce Werderman, what a shot there. What a big hit for the Lions.
So 3 runs in this inning. Making it. There's a foul ball left side. Should be 4-2, correct?
Yes, sir.
They have 3-2 on the scoreboard here. I think they're working on changing it now. 3 runs this inning after that 1 run in the 4th. Ty Williams standing in. He struck out looking his last time in the 4th. He scalds this one down the line. Hustling effort by Sieber. Can't get there in time and foul ground. 85 pitches now for Helmer. But this came with 2 outs as well. Just as N.Linn scored 2 runs in the 5th with 2. 2 outs here for Lisbon after a ground out, a pop out, a double by Krob, an infield hit by Waters to score Krob, and then a 2-run blast off the bat of Werderman. Just like that, 4-2. The lead here by Lisbon, the 2 seed, trying to get to their second ever state championship game. Here in state baseball, there's a ball upstairs. 2-2 the count. Just walloping that ball was Werderman. No doubt about it. And the Lynx are feeling the sting of it now. A swing and a miss there by Williams, but the Lynx find themselves down by 2 after 3 runs in the 6th. We go to the top of the 7th, 4-2 Lisbon. Back after this from KMC Sports.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville commercial, supporting your communities.
Riker Shoes is your specialty shoe store. They carry women's shoes to size 13 and men's shoes to size 18. Riker Shoes is your sports shoes and equipment headquarters in Dyersville.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Nutrient Ag Solutions in Winthrop are proud to support all area athletes, coaching staff, and fans. For all your custom applications of fungicide and insecticide needs, from aerial to eye drops, they got you covered. Call Nutrient Ag Solution 1-935-3358.
John O'Brien back with you, top of the 7th. Well, you got to change the mindset now and climb back here, down 2 runs in the top of the 7th. Lisbon scoring 3 runs on 3 hits in the bottom of the 6th, and now N.Linn fighting for their season here. There's a pitch inside off the plate. Blake McGraw, 8-9-1 slated for the legs, but not going to do up. 0 for 2 is McGraw. Strike out on the ground out. The senior, hoping this is not his final at bat, takes a strike right down the pipe at the knees for strike 1. 1-1 the count to Blake McGraw. Working quickly is Krob. Home plate umpire says, hold up here. Got to wait on the batter. McGraw giving the time signals he steps in the box. Now Krob is ready. The 1-1 on the way. Skied up and out of play behind us. Go out of the stadium to our right over the press box overhang. 1-2 the count here to McGraw. So 1-2 on the way from the lefty, strike 3. Right at the knees, over the middle of the dish. And the Lynx have 2 outs remaining. As McEnany, the DH, will stand in. Time is called here, re-entry, as McEnany re-entering as the DH, as he was ran for last time up by Parker Beshin, who scored one of those 2 runs in the 5th inning. McEnany back in. One out here in the 7th. Takes the ball outside in the dirt, I should say, for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Hello, all our listeners. N.Linn flavor here today. Listening in no matter where they may be. Back near home, Walker State Bank. Listening in as well as the volleyball camp in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Assistant football coach Joel Van Etten listening in, and Coach Griff's sister, Andy Olson, and volleyball coach at Osage. Lynx of volleyball in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Hello to those folks. Rooting for the Lynx as they trail by 2 here in the top of the 7th. There's ball 4. McEnany earning himself a walk and getting on first base, and that's exactly what they need right here. And Coach Griff most likely going to his bench for a pinch runner. Here with 1 out, Ryan Miller will be standing in. The Lynx need 2 runs to tie, and they struck quickly. Did it with 2 outs in that 5th inning. Need to do it again. They're leaving McEnany in there.
He comes out again, he's got to stay out of the game.
That's true. But at this situation,
right. You need that run.
As McEnany's still in there after the 1-out walk, a strike here to Miller and strike 2. Miller down in the count, 0-2. He walked his last time up and scored. The second of those 2 runs in the 5th. The 0-2 here upstairs and outside for ball 1. 1-2 the count. Here to Ryan Miller. Another one of the 4 seniors. Hoping this is not the last time at the plate. Swing and a miss. And a throw down. McEnany's back safe. Miller could not get a piece of that ball off the left hand of Krob. And the Lynx are down to the final out. Jake Hilmer standing in. As Hilmer coming in with 2 outs and a runner on first. Boardman awaits on deck. Lynx trail 4-2. Top of the 7th inning. Here in the Class 1A state semifinal contest. The winner goes to the championship game, taking on Mason City Newman at 11 a.m. on Saturday late morning. The 1-0 is ripped out of play right side, and we're even at 1-1. Elmer back in. Krob to look at the runner first. Now the 1-1 is ripped up and out of play right side out of the stadium for strike 2. We'll have Western Dubuque baseball for you tomorrow night, a little before 5 o'clock. Bobcats taking on the 2-seed Urbandale. Urbandale beating Marshalltown last night 8-3 in the final Class 4A quarterfinal. Before that, the Bobcats surviving and moving on with their win over North Scott earlier last night. All the coverage coming up tomorrow night right here from KMCH Sports. Time is called as Wardeman will talk to Krob, and the first baseman Williams came in as well. 1-2 the count, 2 down. Runner on first base. Lynx trail 4-2. As the 1-2 on the way inside off the plate, gets away from the catcher Wardeman, but not far enough. And the count is even here at 2-2. Western Dubuque winning 7-4 last night over North Scott. There's another ball inside off the plate. It's ball 3. We're full. 3 balls and 2 strikes with 2 down. With 2 outs. Hilmer ready. Krob the 3-2. Swung and fouled into the netting just before the first base dugout of the Lions. And we'll do the 3-2. Coming up here. Last 2A play at the state tournament tonight. 3-2 outside, ball 4. Hilmer keeps the game alive with a 2-out base on balls. And it brings up Sean Boardman now. Boardman is 0 for 3 with 2 swinging strikeouts and a fly out to right field. Huge situation for the senior Boardman here.
You betcha. A big-time spot here for Sean. Like I said, he's had some huge hits, had a big triple back in the first round here. It'd be nice to see one of those right here.
Yeah, big cut there on a pitch outside. Chased it and came up empty as Boardman, leading power hitter on the team with 4 home runs. Right now, you just need any way to get a hit and keep this game going. Move those runners around. The 0-1. This one's hit right back up the middle. Got a base hit. That'll do. McEnany going to have to hold at third base. The bases are full for Brad Fluhop now. Another senior has a chance to keep his season alive and his athletics career at North Linn going. 2 outs, bases full. Top of the 7th, Lynx trail 4-2.
Yeah, Lynx here not going away quietly. Jake Hilmer at second with great speed. You got to figure he's going to score on a hit with 2 outs. If Bradley can find a gap.
A tying run. This one is
in there.
Into center field. The center fielder coming on. He'll make the catch in shallow center field. And the Lisbon Lions have done it. They staved off the 3 seed North Linn, and there will be the 2 seed and the 1 seed. Lisbon and Mason City Newman in a Class 1A title. Bullhop got that ball up in the air, had an inside pitch. Drove it into shallow center field. The wind knocking it down, giving plenty of time for Seabrook to get to it. And the fly out for out number 3 in the Lynx tremendous season has come to a close here in the state semifinals. Their second semifinal appearance. Their state record now sits at 2-3 in 5 state tournament games as Lisbon advances to the state tournament final. Their second time since they won the title back in 1994. The Lynx fall. Final score 4-2. We will take a timeout. Postgame starts next. Back after this. KMCH Sports.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime. Featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Experience the difference. Experience Bank Iowa. They believe banking is more about people and less about dollars and cents. Their decisions are made locally by the people you know, your friends and neighbors. Bank Iowa, member FDIC.
Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated is a family-owned and operated business that has been a worldwide supplier of hydraulic shears and press brakes since 1972. They produce shears, press brakes, and HMI C-frame presses. Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated, Coggin.
Stop by Dyersville Comics and Games, your local comic book and gaming store today. Gaming events go on daily, and there is a great selection of comics and games to choose from. It's definitely worth a stop. Dyersville Comic and Games, located on 2nd Avenue Southeast in Dyersville. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches on a successful season.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, this is James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
Pets Allowed in Independence, proud to support all area athletes, coaches, and fans. Pets Allowed has been your pet's lodging, grooming, and training specialist. Contact Pets Allowed at 319-334-7387 in Independence.
Call By County Disposal Incorporated for all your residential and commercial construction disposal needs. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaching staffs from By County Disposal Incorporated in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
You expect big hits on the softball field or the baseball field, but not on the road. When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
Back into Principal Park. In Des Moines, one final time here today. We'll have at least one more game in our baseball season alive here from KMCH Sports tomorrow evening at 5 o'clock. Western Dubuque takes on Urbandale, but today, unfortunately, North Linn season comes to a close at 41-4 in their 45th contest. 4-1 now. Neutral games, their non-conference mark wrapped up at 20-2. Coming in, averaging 9 runs a game and only giving up 1. Outscored here 4-2 by Lisbon, two of the better teams in the state, especially Class 1A here. The 3 seed N.Linn falls to the 2 seed Lisbon as the 4-2 final. Lisbon gets the victory, moves on to their second ever championship contest. Tough one for the Lynx to swallow here this afternoon. A valiant effort, ahead in the ball game after coming back down 1-0, going up 2-1 in the fifth, and then being ahead until 3 runs after 2 outs in that bottom of the 6th inning. But the Lynx fought there, loaded the bases up, but it just wasn't meant to be, unfortunately, here this afternoon as the Lynx fall to their Tri-Rivers Conference foe and rival, the Lisbon Lions.
Yeah, like you said, heck of a season, heck of an effort here today by the Lynx. And unfortunately, Lisbon, you got to tip your hat to them. They came up with some big hits there. Again, all with 2 outs, a double by Krogh, then a single by Waters, and then that big 2-run blast there by Werdeman. And it is what it is, and it just came up a little bit short today. But what a way to go out. What a way to end your career for those 4 seniors. And boy, they really raised the bar at this program, not only here baseball-wise, but just overall what they've accomplished over their years here at N.Linn is, quite frankly, we've never seen before at our school. And they deserve a lot of credit. And you knew it was going to come to an end sooner or later. And unfortunately, it came to an end here today. But nothing for those boys to be ashamed of. They had a heck of a season and a heck of a run. And they'll look back on it someday and have a lot of great memories.
As freshmen, part of the first team ever to get to the state tournament and win a state tournament game here in 2015. Came back last year, lost in first round, won first round last Saturday here. 2-3 mark all in the past 4 seasons, 3 times in the past 4 years. And they're now in the past 4 seasons a part of teams that won 151 games and only lost 28 in the sport of baseball. As these 4 seniors say goodbye to N.Linn High School athletics, Ryan Miller, Blake McGraw, Brad Fluhop, and Sean Boardman, as Miller and Fluhop will continue their athletic careers. Miller playing basketball at Grandview here in Des Moines, and Fluhop going to play baseball at Central College in Pella. But yeah, absolutely right of what they've done for this program. Athletics across the board at N.Linn, not just baseball, but they will certainly be missed here. But what a foundation, and what some good focal points there, some quality players to build around with the likes of Jake Hilmer and David Sieber and Austin Hilmer.
Trevor Bogey coming back.
And the McEnany and those kids coming back with great experience here, being a part of and learning from those 4 seniors here of what it takes to compete at this level.
Yeah, you bet. And, there's 4 pretty good baseball players leaving here for the Lynx. But like you said, they got some experience back. And a lot of guys that have been through it before. And, the challenge will be to find some of those new guys to step in. But definitely the bar's been raised here for the Lynx and the baseball program. And, pick up right where you left off next year and get back at it and see what you can do and try to make another run at it.
As Lisbon improves on at 36-0, 5-0 neutral games, 12-0 non-conference competition. As their record against ranked teams now 7-0, 4 ranked opponents. N.Linn falls to 5-4 against 6 ranked opponents this year as they fall to Lisbon for the 3rd time. The overall series now dating back to 2007. Lisbon leads that 12-5 as they've won the last 3 after N.Linn won the previous 3. And now 2-1 in postseason meetings. The Lynx had won the previous 2 district finals. And now 2-1 in postseason matchups as N.Linn had great support here. The attendance challenge, they were able to win that in the stands here today. Unfortunately, not what really mattered the contest. 4-2, Lisbon gets the victory and moves on to their 2nd ever title game in Lisbon baseball program history. Saturday at 11 a.m. against the number 1 seed, Mason City Newman, looking for their 7th title in the history of baseballs. They've been here the most times, Mason City Newman, 21 times now at the state tournament, most in any class for Mason City Newman. Well, Brian Wheatley, thank you as always for your insight and your time here for coverage of N.Linn postseason athletics. Appreciate it very much. Wish we had a different result today, but life will go on as now we get ready for those fall sports for N.Linn, and we're almost ready to close out our season with only a few more days left, only 3 days left, no matter what happens in the world of high school baseball here in summer sports, but that fall sports season just right around the corner.
Yeah, you bet. Like you said, it's gone by fast, and I appreciate you having me on, and wish we were getting together one more time, but it wasn't meant to be today. But just really proud of those boys, being a teacher and coach at the school district. They've represented our community well, and they had a great showing again this year and just came up a little bit short.
Absolutely. As best of luck to those 4 seniors, and congratulations on the tremendous honors and the accomplishments that they have gathered in their last 4 years of high school and 5 years of baseball. Best of luck to Lisbon, Coach Bennett and company, as they venture on to the title game on Saturday morning. And once again, join us for Western Dubuque State baseball. Tomorrow night, Class 4A style will take on Urbandale. Tomorrow, a little before 5 o'clock, we'll have pregame coverage right here from Principal Park. There's at least one more game to go in the high school summer sports broadcast season here from KMCH Sports. I want to thank all 50 of our sports boosters, and especially these postseason sponsors: Bank Iowa, Cyan Charlie's, Pets Aloud, also by Spring Green Lawn Care, Riker Shoes, Nutrient Supply, Meyer Mechanical, also by Financial Strategies and Dave's Complete Construction, Edgewood Feed Mill, Beaton Binner Manufacturing, by County Disposal, Bone & Cab, Murdoch and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Homes, Ellis Implement and Outdoor, Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply, and Pete Small Engine Repair. Thanks to all those great sponsors. Thanks in-studio producer, afternoon man at KMCH, Rob Edwards. For my partner, Brian Wheatley, John Swisher saying have yourselves a good and safe rest of your Thursday. We'll talk to you tomorrow late afternoon from the capital city of Des Moines. So long, everybody.
For all your residential and